Hello my great and wonderful people, welcome you back to LAJUPOG Entertainment. For those of you that have not subscribed to this channel, because maybe you are new to this channel, kindly click the red subscription button under your video screen, and also don't forget to click the notification bell icon so that whenever we upload a new update in viewers and YouTube will let you know. The update I'm about telling you right now is very pivotal to you. This is what you need to know about the Yoruba tradition in Oyo State. You know, some couples of days ago, that was yesterday morning, the Oba of Oyo died. He passed on. So they called him Ikubabayeye. So that is the name of his title. So the man passed on yesterday, the Alaafin of Oyo. Now, according to tradition, there are 4 other people that must be buried with him. They can't bury the king just like that. As far as the tradition of Oyo State is concerned, they don't bury only the king like that, because that title, that kingship, is not an ordinary title as far as Oyo State is concerned. So the Alaafin of Oyo cannot be buried alone. There are 4 other people that need to be buried alongside with him. So that is our case of discussion today. That's what we want to talk about today. For those of you that don't know about this, I would like to stay connected to the end of this video for you to know what we are talking about. Now, there are 2 main kings in the Yoruba land that are highly respected. 2 major kings that are highly honored: the Oni of Ife and the Alaafin of Oyo. But yesterday morning, on Saturday morning, the Alaafin of Oyo passed on. The Alaafin of Oyo passed on. Now, who are the 4 people that need to be buried alongside with Alaafin of Oyo? 1. They need to bury the firstborn of Alaafin of Oyo according to tradition. The firstborn of Alaafin of Oyo must be buried alongside with him. Number 2, they need to bury a sheep with him. Number 3, they need to bury another sheep with him. Number 4, they need to bury another sheep with him too. So those 4 people need to be buried as far as Oyo tradition is concerned. They need to bury the firstborn of Alaafin of Oyo. Then they need to bury 3 other sheep that are called Abobaku. They need to bury them alongside with the king. So as far as Oyo tradition is concerned, they don't bury the king all alone. They bury those 4 people alongside with him. In some other tradition, they don't bury the firstborn, like they don't toy with the firstborn of the royal family, because the firstborn of the first female, the first man boy of the royal family will be the next heir to the throne. But as far as Oyo State is concerned, they bury them alongside with their father, and that person will take charge of the throne. So that is how the tradition of Oyo State is. Now, a lot of people have been sending down their condolences to the family of the Alaafin of Oyo and other, why? Because that position is not an ordinary position in the Yoruba land. So what I'm trying to tell you now is this: Kemi Onunoyo, a researcher journalist, have made it to know that the Oyo tradition have been cancelled. So there's no more burying of the firstborn of the there's no more burying of the firstborn of the Alaafin of Oyo and also the other 3 chiefs. So all those things have been cancelled. In the olden days, they used to bury the firstborn. When the Alaafin of Oyo died, they used to bury the firstborn of Alaafin of Oyo and 3 other chiefs that are called the Abobakus. They used to bury them alongside with the king. But now, as far as the research of Kemi Onunoyo is concerned, I believe you all know Kemi Onunoyo is a researcher journalist, very popular as far as Nigeria is concerned. He said that tradition is no more in place. So since Alaafin of Oyo have died now, he alone is going to be buried. There's no other lives that will be buried alongside with him. That's what we have for you for now, LAJUPOG Entertainment, and this is LAJUPOG speaking. For those of you that are new to the channel, this is a channel where you're supposed to subscribe and get updated about the trendy gist in your society and in the world at large. So kindly click the subscription button on the video screen and also click the notification bell icon so that whenever we drop a new update in your time, YouTube will notify you. Alright, see you now.